green light, go, go, go.
Alrighty, welcome and good evening to ZRL, the Italian Job Special Series we're running. 3 weeks of Italian racetracks with Italian cars. Currently starting our qualifying session here as a few guys are going to start their hot laps here for our 15-minute quali sesh. On board with Calvin Wolf at the moment in the purple, black, and white Ferrari. Car number 31. Let's see how Calvin gets around the racetrack. Got Lambo just getting out of the way there. And have a Ferrari right on the rear bumper here. Hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of Italian style music we had running there. Wasn't sure if that was just the first video I clicked on YouTube there, so it was the same song for 15 minutes, but it was nice. We're out here at 7 o'clock at night. 31 degrees on the track, optimum conditions, 2 kilometers of wind. So see if that plays effect on the drivers at all. I don't think it will. Tires should be gripping nicely. So it appears we have a lot more Ferraris on track than Lambos. Which I actually find kind of interesting because the first car you ever drive in ACC is the Lamborghini. But a lot of people just don't really enjoy it. And there's a lot of potential in that car. I think you just have to take your time learning it. But as we come around Parabolica now, let's get our first timed lap in by Wolf here. Drag racing the other Ferrari down the straight. Wolf doing a 150, but the car next door is doing a 150.166. So great times, or pole sitting now. JJ Brewer with a 149.7. So a very competitive field here. We'll get things worked out. As we have JJ going for another hot lap here, currently sitting at the top. I do enjoy when you run the liveries that are in-game because, man, they're good looking. over that curb. Got 10 minutes to go here in a qualifying session. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss next week's event. Same time, same place. We'll be going to Misano. If you are fancying the content this far in, you can maybe hit that like button. It'll help us out and know that we're doing the right things here. As well as make sure you say hi in the comments. We got a couple admins chilling in there as well, and love to chat with you. So we got Maya getting a 1:48.9. See if JJ can improve his lap time. I don't think he will. Alright, he comes into the pit lane. He's gonna get new tires and refuel. Let's go on board with Nate. In a Lamborghini now. 1 second off the leader or pole position. I'm liking that livery too, nice and bright. So Nate being our highest qualifying Lambo at the moment. On board with Jimmy Olsen for a quick moment. And the Ferrari as well. Not getting that corner done quite correctly. That's alright. As he darts off the track here to give space for the driver to go around. I did some auto broadcasting and it's not quite working the way I wished. This thing is picky sometimes. Back on board with Nate. What's Nate up to now? Camera set 1 is a gorgeous camera set, but it's hard to see the track and exactly what the driver's doing. So watch him come around Parabolica now. And coming up to the line. Not improving his time. But a bunch of the Ferraris improving. Agueda jumping up there. And the Fiat Ferrari. 1:48.888. Nice lap indeed. As he's getting up to traffic again here, so probably gonna slow his time down. And JJ on a hot lap now. As you see Maya getting back out on track. As they cut the track there, just giving space. Ooh, got some debris on track there. JJ takes out 1-2 little foam box. So just under 6 minutes to go here in qualifying. Track temp dropped by just 1 degree. And the wind has changed directions. I'm just guessing here, but I guess the wind direction is... I don't know if it's based on camera location. Or car. I'm not sure. It's quite tricky to figure out if now it's blowing in a southeast direction. JJ coming through the chicane section. You see that wiring harness right through the Ferrari there. So you come down the back straight, entering Parabolico at a high clip here. The 7-Eleven car looking tidy. Jumping up one position. Guaida's coming back on track, but he did improve his time by a bit. Now he's doing a 1:48.5 is his fastest lap. And as we said, that Calvin Wolf here jumps up into third position. Is Nate the quickest Lambo? What's P Fender doing? So looking like the Ferrari is definitely the preferred car for this track. Thank you very much, Simon. Appreciate it, bud. Kaspersky, whatever, however you pronounce that. That's a data security company from Canada. They also sponsor the Ferrari. Oh, Matt, you're funny. And Matt coming across the line. What does he do? Jumps up to third position. So, third place. Nicely done getting that Lambo up there. It's a highly capable car, obviously, as we are seeing here. Just need the right driver to put in the lap. Try that to see if P Fender can take that down, but there's a second to pole position. And JJ getting out there and slapping another lap in there, only 5/10 behind pole. Mai up there in second, just under 4/10. P Fender doing a good job getting up there. Ooh, number 13 and number 8. That is not the way we want to be doing it. Darcy having a bit of trouble there with the car. Ooh, uh-oh. Need to give a little shout out to Ted File here. 13th position. He goes off track, but nice livery, paint job. On to David. What can David accomplish in the Lambo? Can he join the two Lambos of P Fender and Nate up there in the top 6? Got a whole host of cars coming up to the line now. And Wade is back out on track. As he comes down the start straight, braking 150 meters. Come down to this tight section of the track. Ooh, a little bit of curb there. And he's happy with that qualifying time. Messed up that he wasn't going to gain any time. Oh, there's Maya just stealing the pole position away with a 1:48.474. And they get a faster time in now. We will see. Great job, my friend, kicking butt. That's a speedy lap around here. All right, happy enough with that. A lap time. So some guys we didn't see. And JJ is still on the hot lap here. But Jimmy is battling him right to the bitter end. Okay, he's retiring as well. So that was our qualifying session here tonight. Well done from all the drivers. Appreciate that. So we'll get underway here shortly in a minute. Let's pop up this screen. So next week we're at Misano, same time. The week after that, Imola. So the 3 Italian tracks in the game we'll be going to. All right, so we're just giving a friendly reminder here. We got a shorter start time than we normally do. All right. So it looks like the track temp went down another degree to 29. Got a 3-kilometer-hour wind coming from the east, maybe. I don't know. It's not a science. We're not entirely sure. So we got Maya on pole position. It's a very fast time in the Ferrari. Guida in second position. Another quick time. JJ Burr like 8 tenths, or no, maybe 4 tenths, something like that, behind in third. We're gonna have to auto. There we go. Going the helicopter shot to start the race off. So the top 3 guys are all in Ferraris. Matt P. Fender in the Lambo, Calvin Wolf in the Ferrari in 5th, and then Nate up here in 6th in the Lambo. Dorsey in 7th, Kerr in 8th, Hatter in 9th, and Chris down here in 10th. So lots of Ferraris up into the top. And a couple Lamborghinis. As the guys are underway, I'm not positive that this is... Oh, it looks like we have Goldman not being able to hit the drive button, so he'll be starting from the pit lane. As we come around Parabolica 2x2, looks like we have a couple slow guys who are not getting away. And they're not even showing up on my board here, so I'm not really sure what that's about. As we get ready to go green, Maya crossing the line now, and they're off. Green lights, a couple guys. Jimmy Olsen not getting away. He's still stuck. So I'm not sure, maybe some server trouble there, but Maya in the lead. As JJ and Gueda side by side here, coming down the start straight. We got a couple dive bombers, and somehow it takes out the lead car. So Maya getting destroyed there. Oh, this is Monza for you, everyone. Tonight, kind of like a public lobby here. Not a lot of guys taking it easy, though. You hate to see our pole sitter getting absolutely destroyed. Nate all the way down into last position in the Lambo. Where's Maya gone? They disconnected. Nope. Good to go down here in 9th. Another Lambo spinning. Oh, dear Lord, yes. Mamma mia, we've had quite an interesting start to this one. So Guaida in the lead with JJ Brewer right behind him. Calvin Wolf, P. Fender, Dorsey. So we got a drive-through penalty for the car who caused a lot of collision there, who just sent her into turn one. I'm not sure what was happening there. On the P-Fender, our highest Lambo at the moment, in the 4th position. Coming to Parabolica now. Got that pink pink Ferrari right behind his butt. Trying to get a good run here. Yeah, Maya down here. I'm not sure how much damage on the car. Maybe just a couple scrapes in the paint. 7th position has their work cut out for them to get back up. And Guaid is still holding off. JJ Wolf back there. P Fender and Dorsey. That's most interesting battle on track. Let's watch these guys scrapping it out. We got side-by-side Lamborghinis. The car 69 and car 77. Battle for the brakes there. Ooh, a couple guys going off track, offline. And look at that Ferrari giving up a lot of time there. Make sure he was not taking an advantage of that. So car 69 currently 9th position here. And we had another Watt. We have another 74 going off. So we got some action. Oh, Calvin Wolf having a moment. What happened there? Must have just clipped the wall. He gets a little tap into the wall, but he's back underway here. We're going to be dropping way down the order, down to 10th, 11th position. Whoa. We got a couple guys going all over. And who was that? Todd File? Nope. Whoa, Wolf is getting loose all over the place, and he's spun it. Parabolica, he's all twisted. Oh, and he hits the wall just for good measure real hard there. So, Galvin Wolf, the admins here in chat have completely jinxed him, and he's gone from bad to worst. So, we got a lot of guys in the pit lane now. We got Jack Hill right down here. And we have JJ taking the lead now from Guaida. Wolf's gonna have an interesting evening after this event. He's not gonna live this one down for a while. So we got chaos on track here. 40 minutes to go into the race. We've already had quite a few incidents. Some excitement of our top drivers dropping down the order like bricks. We got Mai side by side here, flying with car number 13. Gets past, up in the 5th position now. Looking to hunt down Matt P. Fender in the Lamborghini. Looking like the damage is not too bad on this Ferrari here. Able to keep pushing the car as hard as possible. And not going to let that turn one incident ruin the entire night when there's 40 minutes to go left in the race. So Wolf's going to have a lot of damage. Jack Hill coming out of the pit lane now as the pack starts coming. So JJ in the lead now. Almost 2 seconds ahead. But Guaida had a bit of a mistake there. Dropped down the order, but dropped down 2 seconds to the lead car. Will be gunning to get back up there, I believe. Dorsey in 3rd now. Defender having Jack Hill right in front of him. So I have to get past Jack Hill. and back battling with the lead cars. You see Mai right there. No slouch here, doing 150s. 51 lap, 151.4 last lap, but has more pace than that, I believe. Top file down there, 10th position, doing 152s, so that's not bad for him. Great job. Oh, and we had an accident with car 10. Where's car 10? I don't see car 10 on my board here in car 88. My software is not working correctly, so that's a shame. Let's try to get that sorted out. Sorry about that. There was Watt and someone else. Goldman maybe getting into it? Nope, Goldman's back there. We got Ride having trouble. There's Calvin Wolf now completing his pit stop. Back onto the track. One of two cars completing the mandatory pits here, so the race isn't over completely, but down 1 or 2 laps, I believe. A 5-second penalty. Portra? Some of these names are going to be challenging. My last lap, a 149.6, so bringing down that gap as quick as possible. Looks like way to drop the gap a little bit here on lap 4. Yeah. So don't really have very many close. Paul Morrow here. Red Wolf race. Oh my god. Then we have car number 9 having trouble. I don't see him on my director's thing, so I can't click on that car. Looks like number 9's out of the race though. Has left after that crash. Is not having a good night. Unfortunate to see. We have 20 competitors on track currently. Could actually have more than that, I don't know, but my broadcast software is not adding these couple drivers. I do not see their number on the board. Car 666 is not existent on my board, so that is the downfall sometimes. Wrong with JJ holding that lead, actually gaining 1/10 on that lap. 5 laps in, 35 minutes to go. Got a 10-second penalty now for car 10. Ah, that's so unfortunate. So I had a couple guys with technical difficulties, a blue screen. Thought I was probably just having so much fun too, and it always comes at the worst times. So way to, as I said, he looked like JJ got 1/10 on him, but quickly closed that back down. Let's watch Dorsey getting around a blue flagged car. 3rd position for car number 8 here. And don't think we forgot about Myatt back here. 3 seconds to the leader. Or to the car ahead, sorry. 4th position of P Fender. So we got a good pack of cars here. Car 13 getting pressured from Gar behind. So Guaida down now 6/10 to JJ. So that battle's getting spicy for the lead now. Well, looks like we've had a reconnect. So car number 9 is back on the server. It's good to see. Track temp still same amount of winds. So not much has changed here, as the temperature maybe is going to start dropping a bit as the sun has gone away and starting to turn into night here. So Guaida getting even closer. Next lap will be right on the tail of JJ. As we watch the two Ferraris here battle it out for pole or P1. Just a couple of recaps there. Maya, the car number 3, Ferrari number 3, was on pole position. Ended up getting taken out. Turn 1. Classic Monza. And it dropped all the way back to, I believe, 9th position. Now back up to 5th. JJ was in 3rd, I believe. No, 2nd, sorry. And he's up into 1st position. But Guaida, car number 7, right on the back now. Dropped that gap right to nothing. And now we'll watch these two battle it out here for the lead of the Italian job, the Golden Plan. Race 1, round 1, here at Monza. It looks to go to the outside of the track. JJ holding the inside line. Looks like JJ getting a good line through there, getting a little tiny bit on the car behind, maintaining that speed up. So through this section of the track, JJ slight bit better here. Let's see who gets a better run down this section. Again, looks like JJ keeping it clean and keeping the speed up. So Maya's starting to work their way onto the back of Matt P. Fender. So we got two really tight battles going. So JJ just being able to keep it pedal down and stay ahead. Whoa, my God, way out wide. Gained a lot of speed through that chicane, but then losing out by going off. Keeping it together though, through the sand trap. Braking as late as possible into Parabolica. Gaining a lot of that time back on the brakes. JJ keep holding him off. But Maya has a slipstream behind the Lambo. We know the Ferrari's quick in a straight line. Gaining. Is it going to be enough by the time they come to the braking zone? Look at the dive on the inside. Right at the rear, late on the brakes. Maya gets it done. Nice job now. On their way to get 3rd position, car number 8. The clean overtake. Nicely done. Some patience there. Almost losing the car. And gaining it on the brakes. Much better on the brake pedal. So JJ, it was getting close there. But he got up a couple good laps here and maintaining his lead. Maybe even growing that lead a little bit here with 29 minutes to go in race 1 here. We're at 8:18 p.m. Everyone's got their lights on. So we can leave the leaders now while they're having a bit of quiet time. Down here with Chris, who looks to be gaining on Gar every corner. As you mentioned, Calvin Wolf there dropping all the way down. 18th position at the moment. 8 seconds behind car 333 of Jake Hill. So Gueda dropping back from JJ quite a bit. 1 second gap between those two cars. Actually, a little bit more even. So Chris is our closest driver to being able to get an overtake done here. I don't think he's close enough in the start straight to do much. So Darcy doing 150s. What's mine doing? Mine is doing a 149.7. So high 149s. And that's how they're gaining all that time back. Coming back at the field. Now, car behind Chris, a lapped car? I believe it is. So we got Watt, number 88, into the pit lane now to serve the one mandatory pit stop. With 3 cars on track who have completed their mandatory pit stop. Ooh, and we had that car going off, letting drivers through. So Calvin Wolf down here doing 150s. So pretty good pace, but in 18th position now, 5 seconds behind the guy ahead. Oh, well, let's look at it. So Todd's file here doing 150, high 150s. Really good job by Ted. Well done, my friend. I've watched Ted improve over the last year of sim racing and getting up there. Has good speed and consistency now. So there's a couple guys I cannot click on, like Goldman in 14th position. That's as close as I can get to Goldman here. This is quite frustrating. Goldman in the 666 car. Holding it steady in 14th position. So we have Chris that decided to pit as he was getting hung up behind some guys. So not much happening in terms of on-track battling just yet. Everyone's kind of settled into a good pace. 25 minutes and 30 seconds to go here. Had some crazy up and downs this race. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. If you're new watching and you have not already come and checked out the Discord channel, make sure to hit that link down below. As well as check out our social media. My favorite, check out the Instagram page. Zealous Racing Instagram page. Get some great love and attention and some hard work done on it. Thanks to Sean Collis. Make sure you go look at that. Love the content we post there. And we also have Twitter there if you want to get a hold of us. So, links down below in the description. This is week 1 of the Italian job. We have 2 more weeks after this. And then a little bit of a break and we'll be doing our 6th season for Zero. So if you're interested, look out for the sign-up forms and information. We'll be using SimGrid as we are currently to do the registration for Season 6. So my end of the pit lane with 24 minutes to go here. Hits the pit stop and is getting service done. Will they elect to fix that damage from the lap 1, turn 1 incident? I'm not sure. It didn't look like it was affecting the pace of the car there, so maybe worth just not worrying about fixing some of those dents. Todd File in the pit lane too, much earlier than most of the field. So this is where it's going to start getting interesting. So Dorsey is on his way out of the pit box now. And just tried to overtake Maya, but Maya is able to get ahead. Just by a little bit, so that was a close battle out of the pit lane. Nice. Car 666, Goldman coming into view now as these guys exit the pit lane. So Goldman getting stuck out. Luckily, these are not back markers. These are lead cars. So he should not have his pace hindered by too much. The person I'm most interested to see now, JJ Brewer into the pit lane. Coming in. Who's behind him? We got Gueda. So now, the battle is on for Maya and E. Dorsey to get around the track before those guys exit. Matt Pfender into the pit lane now, too. It's Calvin Wolf. I don't know how many, if he's down a full lap, but he's about to come around and pass the lead cars to unlap himself or to gain some positions there. Getting around the back marker car there. Coming up to the line, 17th position currently. So he is down a lap, so can he get back around in time? I highly doubt it. Alright, so very highly anticipated watching JJ. Can he get out of the pit lane? Maya's coming down. Ooh, who just jumped him? Gueda. Gueda jumping JJ by quite a bit. So at the moment, Gueda looking like the lead car, and they got out before car Matt Pfender leaving the pit lane now too. Maya crossing the line now. Will be in third position after the pit stops. Paul Moreau hasn't pitted yet. So it says JJ, but JJ is not ahead. There's Gueda moving back up. So Gueda at the moment P1 with JJ behind him in P2. And then Maya in P3. So we'll let the timing board kind of sort itself out here. 21 minutes to go here in our Monza race. Track temps did drop 1 degree more again, so 28 degrees now. Air and track temp. On board with Gueda now, so can he hold off JJ for a whole 20 minutes? And can Maya bring this gap down of 11 seconds to the, or 11 seconds to JJ, sorry. Hopefully our quality and audio has been good for the stream. Once again, if you haven't already hit that like button or subscribe, that would be awesome if you can do that to help us out. The subscribe is great. We try to do a good live stream every week when the season's on, or we're doing a fun special event. We were doing highly edited videos from our first couple seasons, so if you want to go check those beauties out at some point after the stream, go and do that for your viewing pleasure. There's some really great videos. Looks like car 88 having a moment. Watt up ahead. Doesn't look like the damage is too bad. Getting back on track cleanly behind. Couple cars. And now Wolf kind of has another person to... Oh, they're actually behind Wolf now, so... Luger still lapping around. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars who have not pitted. Ooh. And Nate getting a stop and go 30 for speeding in the pit lane. Uh-oh, what's the Lambo doing there? Ooh, and he spins it around too. What the heck is going on? Oh no. Goldman into the pit lane. As well as Paul Moreau. He's pulling away now. Car 77 still David, either something has gone wrong on his rig, or he's just got his hands in his face here and pissed off as he pulls to the side. He's gonna get underway here. So Lou in the pit lane now as we watch Gueda cross the line, pass the car in the pit lane and get up into P1 for real now. And JJ back there and Maya way back crossing the line now with Dorsey and then P Fender behind them. So we got Nate with the 5 second. Now we changed that because no one really wants to be getting a stop go penalty. Don't pull in the pits. Don't pull in the pit. Oh, he didn't look at his. He did not look at his timing screen to know that he did not need to do this. A good sportsman like here of Nate for doing the stop go 30, knowing that was what he needed to do, and doing it. So, oh, Nate, my friend, thank you for doing that, but you did not have to. Todd File, 9th position now, gaining 1. Great job, Todd. Nice to see you on track here, bud. So JJ has still a long road to get up to Gueda. Drop back quite a bit. Maya's hunting these guys down as fast as possible. Snake cleared his penalty. Luger in 6th position. Chris down here in 7th. Hayden, I don't think we talked about Hayden in not 8th position in the 69 car. So Nate still might be able to get top 10 here. Oh no, not looking like it. Could, potentially. Cal Wolf jumping all the way up into 13th position. Not where we want him though. And don't forget, don't think we forgot what Calvin Wolf did. He was spinning all over up in here like Vettel in the Ferrari. And that's as we watch him, commentator's curse gonna come out and bite him again. We'll have to wait and see as we're coming up to where he crashed. Good entertainment tonight, that's for sure. Make sure to go back and watch if you're just tuning in now. Gets through cleanly that time. He's lucky. Back up to our leaders. Nothing's really changed. 10-second gap for Maya. Car 333. Jake Hill getting into it with someone. So that's affecting him. Car number 7, Gueda, coming up to the back of Hill now. David and... who's this? David and who? Car number 10, but I do not see car number 10 on my timing board. Car number 10 causing turn 1 collision. So we are not too able to look at him. Matt P. Fender going side by side with... who is this car? Goldman? They just got passed. Yep, Goldman. Yeah. Possibly could have called that, but majority of the field got through. And kind of just for a fun series here. We know a lot of guys have tight schedules. It is a Tuesday night. And we don't want to run run the race later than it needs to be. It was good for most competitors to keep a cool brain there. Yes, they did get affected badly, but headed back out on track, got into racing and knew it was a long race and continued on. If you were a driver there, Brandon, who got into an accident on lap one, I'm sorry to hear that. And apologies if your night was ruined. But as we go, Guida up in P1's just running away with it at this point after the pit stop. We got Chris coming up to the back of car. Well, we have Goldman who spun it, keeping under that sign out of the way. So Luger at 16th up ahead here, and Chris hunting him down. P Fender, our hardest Lambo at the moment, in 5th position, and behind him is Ted File in the Lambo. So it looks like Ferrari is steaming away with the championship at the moment after this night. We'll see what happens when they go to a bit more twisty track there. And I think I could be speaking on my arse, but I believe the Lambo is better at Misano. Although we have that very long back kind of curved straight section, that the top line speed of the Ferrari will definitely help. So this is our closest battle as we're getting quite dark here now. 8:35. Look how much closer we got on the brakes there. As he's right there now, probably 5/10 behind the car. 12 minutes to go here in our first race of the Italian Job series here. The Golden Plan, as qualifying in the first bit of the race was under some beautiful golden hour light. Look gorgeous. I hope we can get some good screenshots from our drivers after the event. If not, we'll jump in there and get some nice shots. Maybe we can do a little photo dump onto social media there, so look out for that. For some cool sim racing ACC screenshots with the Ferrari or a Lambo if you're a fan of either of those cars. So it looks like Guida, JJ, and Maya are all kind of just stuck in that gap. They produced it. It looks like car number 10 having trouble again, or is entering the pit lane. Having trouble or letting cars by. Letting cars by. So we've lost quite a few competitors here. Not feeling the rest of this event. With 10 minutes and 20 to go, but we still have a lot of exciting racing left in this. Got some solid drivers. We've got a great battle on screen right here with Chris and Luger. Chris looking to dive on the inside. He was better on the brakes last time, but Luger getting around there. No touching allowed, no touchy. Ooh, got very close to there. But good battling from these two. Respectful driving at the moment. There's Chris on the outside now, but will translate into the inside going into the next corner. Luger still holding it there. There's no contact. Wow, great job by these two. Great racing. What's going to happen to this corner? Chris getting the move done and now ahead. Now Chris just needs to focus on some great exits here. Down the long straight. Looking like he's got her done. Well done. That was fantastic gentleman style racing there. We like to see that. Very close, but no touching. And no cutting each other off. So well done, boys. That was nice to see. Car 88 in the pit lane. What? So we had a couple guys that dropped off server but came back in. So we'll have to see about that. Service provider not quite working correctly maybe here tonight. But we know SimGrid has a lot of British drivers, so connecting from all over the world, I should say European drivers, sorry. It's awesome to see, though. We had a great turnout. We had 36 registered out of 40 for our event. So we'll see how many more guys we can get in next week. Maybe a few that may have forgotten about the race, but no troubles. So Gueda in the lead, doing mid 149. JJ just not able to get anywhere close to him at the moment. And Maya kind of stuck back there as well. Got Dorsey down here in 4th. Matt P. Fender, our only Lambo, up into 5th. Just getting past a fellow Lambo who's down the order. Hayden down here is 8th position. Pretty lonely race for Hayden. About 8 seconds behind car number P7, car number 16. Todd File, 9th position. Lapping a bit slow there last lap. Then David holding on to 10th. With Armando behind him in 11th. So that battle could get close here with 7 minutes to go. There's Calvin Wolf at the moment. Right behind both of these guys, 12th position. Can he get into the top 10? Currently all drivers on track scoring high points there. So that's nice to see. Our points drop down to 4 points for any driver under position 25, I believe. Or 30 maybe, something like that. Can't think of it off the top of my head. Guess again, a little shout out to check out our Discord if you're interested in racing with us here. Even if you can't make the league night events or the actual season, at least come hang out. Lots of guys racing, chatting. Great community of people. Can learn a thing or two to get the edge on your competitors on track from some of the faster drivers. So come on, jump into that. Car 88. Watt having trouble again with that corner. Still sticking it out here though. Continuing racing. So Todd holding onto this position of 9th. Hayden drops back a little bit to the driver ahead. For the star of the show at the moment, Gueda running away with this one. Stretched out the gap even more to JJ Burr behind. But he's coming up to some traffic now. The traffic getting nice and quickly out of the way. Let's see if JJ gets through as well. Watt getting spun around. Completely backwards, holding the brakes and waiting for Todd, but getting it out of the way now, and Todd goes by. Okay, Watt, go nice and slow there, man. Your tires are lit up. So at the moment, JJ is not close enough to worry about the lapped car ahead yet. So Wolf hunting down Armando and David. The car 69 of Hayden in the pit lane. So Hayden having some trouble with the car. So Wolf going to be picking up another spot here. So Wolf, can you get 9th position? If you don't, you're out of the league. You're fired. Just kidding. But let's see what he can do. He should have the pace over these guys. So let's make her happen. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go here. 8:45 p.m. Track tempo of 28. It's been a fun bunch of racing here. Check out the first couple laps after. Go back and watch. So there's Wolf now. Calvin Wolf up into 11th position. As he hunts down the two cars ahead of the cars 79 and 77. Not much to talk about with the top three. They're pretty much spaced out the same way they've been for the last 20 minutes. So our top five consists of 4 Ferraris and 1 Lambo. Number 8 and 9 of Todd, File, and David are both Lambos. So the Lambo's not having the best showing here, but we have 2 more races after this to see what they can do. I think we're going to change the camera. We're going to go to auto here, and we stay on board with Wolf. Get a picture of what's going on track and what the drivers are seeing here. So coming down the back, there's start straight, braking at 150 meters, right down into gear 1. Very bright with those lights. Must be a fun atmosphere on track. Wolf's in the zone. Hunting down cars 79. You can see the stars in the sky. It's beautiful. What an atmosphere. Car 78 having a moment. Can Galvin get it done? 78 defending. Comes on the inside line. Don't Lewis Hamilton him. Well, they're side by side. Whoa. Well, getting loose, but keeps it together. Up into 10th position now, Calvin Wolf. "45 seconds to go here in our first race. Perfect line through there. So can they get across? Start straight for one more lap. Looks like it. Depends on what the leader is doing. Where is the leader on track? The leader on track's right behind Parabolica. So one more lap to go.
Finish the race.
So we got Gueda. Wait for the camera to change. Sorry. So Maya here crossing in 3rd position after getting taken out turn 1. JJ getting 2nd, and Gueda getting 1st. Dorsey coming across 4th position. Matt P. Fender coming around Parabolica now. Crossing the line in the Lamborghini, our highest Lamborghini, in 5th position. Matt P. Fender with the fastest lap of 150.4. Got Chris in the Ferrari crossing the line 6th position. Luger coming across 7th. Todd Fowl now. Coming around Parabolica for one last time here tonight in the Lamborghini. 8th position as it stands. Well done for Ted. Well done for everyone here. 24 laps of Monza from dusk, or I guess dusk to night. Well done to all involved. David 9th position, coming around Parabolica for one last time. Got Wolf not being able to get past them, but up to 10th position here. David crossing the line, 9th position. Got Wolf coming up in 11th for some reason. And Paul Moreau coming across in 12th. Well, thanks for all who tuned in tonight. That was a wonderful evening of racing, a lot of fun. We'll see you guys next week for our race at Misano. I hope you all have a great evening. Take care of yourselves. And make sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy. Subscribe to make sure you hit
Green light, go, go, go.
that subscribe and check out next week so you can make sure you hit up that stream. Thanks again. And